Howdy, Mike McCoy here. Appreciate everybody liking my video that I done talking about going into this timber business and stuff. I tried to give accurate information, advice I guess, instead of information. But there's a lot of them out there that's doing it and it's doing it well. So if you watch what you're doing, you can make a good living in the timber business. But today's video is about me and Mother. This is the first week we've been without help in like forever, I guess. And I guess we've come full circle. We put the old mill in 1985, and there was usually 4 of us here then. Between 3 and 4, usually 4. And we run it from, we put it in 87. We run it from 87 to 97. And then we put the automatic mill in 97, and when we started out with it, I had 2 cruiser loggers in the woods, and there was 7 down there running around besides me that made 8. We done that for a long time. And then we cut back again, and it was 1, 2, 3, 5 of us. We done that for a long time. And then we cut on back, and it was 3 of us. And we've done that for the last, long time. And that's worked real well. Well, Chad, my son, he quit, and that just put us back to 2, and we hired Laddie, and Laddie's been with us ever since. That was in 2007, so Laddie's been with us going on 11 years, a little over 10 years, or was. And Friday was his last day, as far as I know. He had a job interview Monday, and I said, well, if you don't work, it was like 2 o'clock Monday. I said, if you don't work 12 Monday, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. And he said, well, if you see me, you see me. So, and it was snowing bad Monday anyway. And I didn't hear nothing from him this morning, so I presume he's gone. And I'm tickled for him. I mean, I ain't heard at him one bit. You need to support your family and stuff, and we just want to do enough here to do that. So that scared me to death. This me and Mother, we ain't cut back that far yet, but we have now. And I had ordered, I needed to get out pretty bad. It was 6/4 by 6 inches by 16 foot long. And 16 foot long stuff has always been a problem for us. 16 foot long, sort of floppy and stuff. And yesterday morning, it was a snowing and nasty. And I said, what do you think, Mother? She said, well, let's cut what we can. So we went down there. First, we went to my house on Laurel and checked the heater, and it was still working. And then we had to go see the bookkeeper about our income tax and done that. And we got started sometime around lunchtime, maybe a little after. And my goal, I needed 140 of them. And I thought, now if I can cut 60 of them today and then 60 tomorrow and then finish it up Wednesday, that'll work. Well, we started cutting, and we cut 98 of them yesterday. And then this morning, we took a load of sawdust. I thought the people was out, and they wasn't even out. And it was a cluster. Had to pull the front end loader, the rubber tard loader out with a dozer. It's bad down in there. It's just gone. But we got the load of sawdust out, and we took it up there, and they didn't need it. And took it to another place right down below that needed it, that already owed us for a load, and they paid us, but they forgot to pay us for the load they owed us for. So I don't know. When you're dealing with horse people, you're subject to get hoodooed at any minute. I can promise you that. But anyway, they'll probably pay me. I've done business with these people for probably 15 years. But got that done. We come back down here and sawed the other, I think we needed 50, 55, something like that. Got done a while ago. So that order's out. Pretty good order. Buy a lot of groceries, what that brings in. And me and Mother's kind of happy with herself. I'm going to say that there's some people that lives out from us here, and they like to work. They're Mexicans, I mean, and I'm going to see if I can hire them of an evening, maybe one evening, 2 evenings a week, just to stack lumber and put it on sticks. If I can get that done, we don't need no help. So I've not got nothing, you know. We're not production, so I'm no stretch of imagination anymore. And if we can cut 1,000 feet a day, you know, that's a good living for us. So, but I'm well pleased the way things has worked out. It really surprised me that everything went as smooth as it did. And I've got to get the chipper fixed. I've got to do that. I'm gonna do that. I've got one more order that I've got to get out. And as soon as I get it out, I'm gonna fix that chipper or buy a motor one. I've made my mind up. I've quit for that. That would make it as easy again on Mother to just throw them slabs in there instead of having to pull the slabs off in a pile and then pull the lumber off over the slabs to stack it. That's just too much on her. But everything's working pretty good. Kind of surprised me. And like I say, when we very, very first started, me and Mother, it was just me and her for just a little while. And the first day we sawed, we worked all day long, and I think we cut 2 logs. Never been hard in all my life. But, you know, we learned. Now we can cut 3. Now we can cut more than that. You know, it's just, and I do need to automate the mill just a little bit more. Nothing extravagant, but there's 1 or 2 little things I need to do to make it not hardly as hard on Mother. For it ain't, nothing's changed for me. I'm still in my heated and air-conditioned saw cabin. And, but it's working good. I'm well pleased. Been in a terrible mood. I mean, just nothing's going right. The house wasn't going right. And I'm going to lose a month's rent off the house, and I didn't like that. Probably 2 months. Yeah, March and April. So that aggravates me. But I've done got a deposit down, so the people's moving in the 1st of March, and I really need the time to do some maintenance on the house. So, but went over there, and it was pretty much a cluster. It was a mess. And there wasn't no heat. And you know, it's 20-degree nights, water free. And I figured there wasn't no oil in that monitor heater, and went out there, and there's probably a good foot of oil in the tank. And it lit right off. I mean, just couldn't ask for no better than I thought I got her made. Well, the guy that was renting from me, he said, now when we leave, what I'll do is just cut all the power off and open the spigots on the outside and drain the water out of the system. And I said, that'll work. Well, I got the heater going, and then his wife called me that morning. She said, did you cut that monitor heater on? I said, yeah. I said, I was afraid the pipes might freeze. Well, lo and behold, when they moved out, he done exactly what he said he was going to do, and cut the monitor heater off. So I had to go back over there, and the thing wouldn't start back. It'd start back and it'd cut off, start back and cut off. And finally got it going again. That had me so aggravated I could just scream. But it's all good. It worked out. And these is good people too. They is as good renters I ever seen. They left the house just spotless. But that got me going, and then Laddie quit, and that was kind of tough on us, trying to figure out what we was going to do. And we've got a plan now, and it's a good plan. I can make more down there knocking around for 3 or 4 days a week. And Mother could make in one of these little old jobs around here, you know, $10 or $12 an hour. So, and just to be perfectly honest, I don't know how long Mother would last in a job environment like that. She's used to being the boss. And if she is on a job, she'd just be bossy, and they might not like that. But you know. Everything's working out. Get in if we have to, we will, or somebody else. I'd just rather not. Bookkeeping's a whole lot easier that way and all this stuff. So, but that's my little visit for today. This ain't much of a video. I was going to go down there and video us working. And Mother told me this morning, she said, if you would, just leave that camera at home for a day or two. Said, I'd feel better if I wasn't being filmed while we're trying to figure out what we're doing. And I said, okay. So she asked me nice, and usually Mother asks nice, I know better than say no. I was just in an awful mood. Sunday, I guess it was. No, it was Saturday. Saturday, Mother broke a fitting on the wood buster. And I was going to have to weld a nut into that cylinder. And I ain't the best welder in the world. I was awful nervous about that. And she just kept running that mouth when she ought to have been quiet and got me mad. And I run my mouth. And I flew back at her, and that didn't work out well at all. But we got the piece welded on there, and it ain't leaking. So I guess I'm a better welder than what I thought I was. We have to raise her voice every once in a while. God, we're together all the time. I've had, I don't know how many people come down here to Sawmill and say, God, me and my wife just couldn't stand to be together as much as you and so. But it ain't hard. I mean, if you get mad, it usually don't last long. And I was nervous about welding that. And more or less took it out on her. Tried to make her my little whipping boy, and it didn't work out. I found out what my pedigree was right fast, so got that done. But now she's got a wood buster. All my new subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. I like less than 100 having 1,000, so I really appreciate everybody. So talk at you later.